Yo, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be taking a look at some new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We have newer support for some TrapTrix. We've even got Bujiuns support, but I'm actually more excited about the TrapTrix. But let's go ahead and hop right into the video. So first off, let's go ahead and check out the new TrapTrix. So the first card that we're going to be taking a look at is going to be named the TrapTrix Gina Loa over here. Anyways, it is a level 4 Earth Plant effect monster with 1400 attack and 1400 defense points. And the effect reads that you can only use one of this card's name, first and third effects per turn, and only once that turn. The first effect is you can send one set trap you control to the graveyard to spell summon this card from your hand. It is also unaffected by the effects of whole normal traps. The third part, it says if you control no cards in your spell and trap zone, you can banish this card from your graveyard and then target one whole normal trap card in your graveyard and set it to your field. So good little ability to kind of go ahead and recycle some of your awesome cards. And then next up, we have a new link monster for them called the TrapTrix Ultricularia over here, and it's going to be a link to Earth Plant link effect monster with 1800 attack, and link zones are going to be in the right and the bottom. Its materials are 2 insect and or plant monsters, and it says that you can only use each of this card's name, second and third effects once per turn. The first part of it says this linked summon card is unaffected by trap effects. The second part is when you're activating a whole normal trap card resolves, you can set it face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. Well, that's actually looking pretty good over here. And then the third part of it says during your end phase, you can target one TrapTrix monster in your graveyard and special summon in defense position. Okay. Unfortunately, this part over here where it's the second and third effects once per turn, that really does significantly hinder how powerful this could potentially be. Obviously, being able to get basically double uses out of at least one of your whole normal trap cards, which could actually be a pretty big deal. Back in the day, if you guys didn't know, bottomless trap hole was basically considered super meta. Nowadays in Yu-Gi-Oh, is it even viable? I think we really just needed to be able to negate the summon. Maybe if it made it so your normal trap card would be considered a counter trap card, that could have been something else to go ahead and add as a tag to go ahead and make this card better. But I know some of you guys that really like the artwork, this card is definitely going to be for you in the first place. But let me know, guys, what you think of this. I don't even think this makes TrapTrix where they are right now any more meta than they are currently. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have these other bonus effects, but I still think they're a little bit lackluster, especially because trap cards just haven't been hot in a really long time in Yu-Gi-Oh, unless it's of course a hand trap. Or yeah, if you know what, if it made it so you can activate you know, the cards from your hand and you get to reset them, like it would just really make the deck have a little bit more potential over here. But next up, we've got new Bujiuns cards as well. So the next up, we're gonna be looking at the Bujiuns Totsu over here. It is a light beast. I think it's just type. I don't think this is a new thing. But anyways, Beast Warrior effect, level 4, 0 attack, and 1800 defense points. And it says that you can only use each of this card's name, first and second effects once per turn. The first effect is you can send one other Bujiuns card from your hand to the graveyard to spell summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can activate one of these effects. Send one Bujiuns monster from your hand to the graveyard to add a Bujiuns monster with a different name from your graveyard to your hand. The second part of it, the second part of the effect, is banish one Bujiuns monster from your graveyard to send one Bujiuns monster with a different name from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so it's basically like another acting of another foolish over here. And you can keep on adding Crane, but like, again, Yu-Gi-Oh is just, I would say, evolved as a game. I'm not sure how viable it is to even attempt to mess with Bujiuns. The last time I played with Bujiuns was not only a really long time ago, but it was on Duel Links, and even then it wasn't really like the most insane deck ever. It's just, again, power creep in Yu-Gi-Oh has been definitely relevant. Anyways, next up we have the Bujiuns Tori Fune. It is a light beast warrior effect, level 4 with 1500 attack and 500 defense points. And it says that you can only use each of this card's name, first and second effects once per turn. The first effect is you contribute this card to special summon 2 Bujiuns monsters with different types from your deck in defense position, except for Bujiuns Tori Fune. That's actually a pretty decent effect over there. The second part, it says when you exceed summon a Bujiuns monster as well as cards in your graveyard, you can equip this card from your graveyard to that monster, but banish any monster destroyed by battle with the equipped monster. That's a pretty good effect overall. It's a 1 card, get out double Bujiuns. You can get instant access to having some of the cards that normally you just don't want to go ahead and either draw or you just want them instantly into your graveyard. This is a really good card for them. This is definitely for sure a step in the right direction where it's a little bit faster, but they're not done with their support yet. Next up we have the Bujiuns Intersection, which is a spell card that is continuous. It says Beast Warrior Bujiuns monsters you control cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects except during the battle phase. The second part of it says, once per turn, you get to send one Bujiuns monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard, then target one face-up card your opponent controls and negate its effects until the end of this turn. Okay, that's not that bad. And then during your end phase, you can send this face-up card from your spell and trap zone to the graveyard, then target one Bujiuns monster in your graveyard and spell summon. Okay, this is a little bit better than I would say the TrapTrix one, just because it's like a one card like instant go into something, and it doesn't even have to be like normal for that effect, so you can theoretically use it in combination with a lot of other things that would give you additional summons for a Beast Warrior. Looking at maybe even mixing it in some Tri Brigade, Saryuja, like there's a little bit more play with this card, and that's one thing I do like with this. I don't think it's going to be like one of those tech, like, you know, run like a tour guide in every deck, well, because it's specifically Bujiuns at the end of the day. I really wish it had just 2 Beast Warriors, and then it obviously had, like, if you exceed some Bujiuns, then it gets a benefit from Bujiuns. I think that would be pretty good as well for a splash pool, but unfortunately it's not there. I feel like this support is kind of meh at the end of the day in terms of, you know, are these going to be meta? I think we need more cards for them. And then also there are some reprints of some cards. More importantly, Millennium Eyes Illusionist is getting a reprint, but I'm hoping that the Millennium Eyes Restrict gets a reprint as well. As that card is just super pricey. It's just that whole set in general. But they're also reprinting a bunch of the Bujiuns, and the Princess Cologne is also getting a reprint, obviously, with their whole new Box of Friends archetype coming out very soon as well. But the last thing I want to go ahead and mention for you guys is I just started my CyberPunk playthrough over on YouTube. I've already played like 10 hours of this game. It's absolutely amazing. If you guys don't know what CyberPunk is, it's going to be one of the biggest games this year. You probably saw multiple streamers and different ads on YouTube or Instagram. Like, this game is really big, and I've been really excited to play this game, and I've already started my playthrough. So if you guys want to check that out, I will also go ahead and pin that down below in the comment section below. If you guys want to experience a really amazing story, definitely go and check the pinned comment. But anyways, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for the video. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on any of the cards, and like I said, check out CyberPunk. I promise you guys, you will not be disappointed by that game's story. It is so good. But anyways, thanks for tuning, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. And if you are new here and you want to go and check out more new Yu-Gi-Oh content here, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notification bell on, and you'll definitely see more very soon. But take care, guys, and I'll see you on the other side, which is on that CyberPunk video. Just go check it out. I promise it's amazing. It's not sponsored. It's just such a good game. It's amazing. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace. Go check the pin comment. Why are you still here, Kappa?